I
Then
don't think he can hear you, Pastor Darrell.
yeah, I can't hear him.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Locker Room Podcast. I'm Daryl Natil,
What do you say?
and it's Christmas time, and we have a great show for you tonight. I entitled this Training Day. Now, Barry
What are you
Wagner is
saying?
at the house. Barry Wagner,
Hello,
let
can
me
you hear
talk,
me?
Barry. Yeah, be quiet, Barry. Barry, be quiet. You, be quiet. Barry is having audio problems like he always do. I called him last night trying to school him. He always got some problem with the app. But on tonight, I got a couple of my great friends on, and it's football season. We're in bowl season, but I want to kind of twist the bowl season and talk about what do you do in the off season. If you got kids that's playing football or baseball, right now it's basketball season. What do you do in the off season? One of my guests is here tonight. He's up at the corner right pocket. He coaches over at Seminole High School. He's from Oak Hill, Florida. That's down near New Smyrna Beach. His dad and I were great friends. His dad passed away a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna dedicate this show to your dad because me and him was bored. I played baseball with him in 1980 at Bethune-Cookman. And I want to introduce my first guest is Derry Evans. Say hello to everybody, Derry.
Hey, how y'all doing? I appreciate you having me on.
Okay. My next guest down to the bottom, Barry. Tell Barry to talk now. You can tell Barry. He can hear you. Tell Barry to talk.
Barry said talk.
Oh yeah, how y'all doing? I'm glad to be on tonight. I don't know what's going on with communication. I can hear one person. I can't hear nobody else.
Well,
Who just popped up there? PJ.
Yo, what's up?
PJ.
Hello. Good evening.
What's up,
All right,
P?
Derry.
All right.
Derry. Tell Barry to shut up.
Hey, Barry, you got to try and log back in and see if you can hear him now. Because everybody else
Yeah, I can't hear. I can't hear him, but y'all can hear him.
Well, you be quiet then. You shut up.
Okay.
My next guest down to the bottom, my homeboy. He's a Buccaneer. He wore number 8 for the Wildcats with that long ponytail.
Yeah.
Quickest tailback I ever seen in my life. And I've seen a lot of them. Mr. PJ, say hello to the fans, PJ.
Hello. How everybody doing? What's up, D? How y'all doing? All right.
Here's what I want to do. I want to get into PJ first. Okay, but here come Wags back again. I hope he be quiet because we can't, he got that bad Wi-Fi over there in Orlando.
No. Right. I couldn't hear you, but I can hear him. I can hear Daryl, but I couldn't hear you.
All right, well, you be quiet. Daryl, tell him you're telling when to talk.
You can hear him now, Wag, or no?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
You're good now. All right, my first guest is my homeboy from Daytona Beach. Either Buccaneer, Buck Pride never died. PJ Smith. First of all, I always got to do this. I got to get a wifey someplace. Talk to me about that young lady right there, PJ.
Awesome woman, man. Awesome woman. It's not enough words I can say about her, but awesome woman, man. Does a great job as a wife, as a woman of God. Just an awesome person all the way around the board. And
she's always supportive of the kids too, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely, dog. She don't play. She go harder than me. She don't play, dog. Real awesome person though. Does a great job, man. She does. It's not enough words I can say about her though, but yeah, great person.
Okay, we know you from back in the day wearing that number 8, toting that ball right across the chest. You had the quickest. You used to hit that hole so fast on the wire bone, boom, gone when that ponytail flying in the air. Tell us about your BCU days and your Maryland days.
Hey, that was a hard offense, man. Why I didn't play no games back then, boy? That was a beast though. Derry know, man. In that offense like that, you give your body up, bro. You gotta sacrifice yourself in an offense like that. But it was fun though. Just to play up under Coach Wyatt, man. That was the biggest blessing ever though. And play against a hometown crowd. And Daryl, man, y'all took us in, and it was just love. The way y'all treated us, it makes me want to have more pride for just the school alone, just the way y'all treated us. And man, Wags was right there. Wags was coach and everything, man. He showed us love and made us feel like we was gonna have fun out there with the Wildcats.
Mm-hmm. You got 2 kids that's running track. They got your speed, right?
Oh yeah. He faster than me. Yeah.
Your oldest son almost bigger than you now. What's his name?
Ain't no almost. MJ Smith, Maurice Smith. Yeah, I named him after my oldest brother, man. He's very special. He's going to high school this year.
Where's he going? To Mainland?
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, he a track kid, man. He loves track and field. That's his first love. But football will come later on. But he a track kid. He's very, very, very athletic. He loves the band too. But you know, I pray that he be better than me. I already can see it. But you know, I just try to let that stuff happen. I don't never put too much pressure into those kids. I let them just grow and have fun. Once you take it too serious, you lose the love of it, man. You know, I remember like yesterday watching Derry run, man. Just honestly, I remember watching him play and just know how much fun it was. That's why I see the way he takes the game. I know he take it with love and passion because that's the way he played it, the same way. And watching Wags play with TT, man, it was awesome. You feel me? Watching them, the guys set the statue so high, it make you just want to take love and appreciation, you know, the same way I try to treat my boys, let them love the sport and have fun with all of them. It's just not to take it so serious where it's like the death. You want to just grow with it.
My next guest is what they call a players coach. He is right here.
Yeah, Coach man. The guy. I seen him put up 200 in one night when nobody thought he could do it. Yeah.
D, tell us a little bit about where you from and your career and what you did back in the day.
I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you now. What'd you say?
Tell us about your career and what you did back in the day.
Oh man, I graduated from Mainland. I played there 2 years. 2 years before I was at New Smyrna. I ended up leaving New Smyrna because a lot of racism stuff going on back then between New Smyrna and Oak Hill. So they wanted to play certain people in front of me. So I left there with the Mainland, transferred there. I had a good 2 solid years. I just love the culture there, man. Like under Coach Morano, when I first got there in the competition, man, I love competing. My daddy raised me like that. Like it's you and the person in the mirror, dog. You got to compete every day. So competing wasn't nothing to me. I just feel like I should go out there, do my best, one cut runner. I wasn't going to be flashy and all that. And I was solid, man. Then I'm going to FAM, then transferring to Carson Newman where I had a concussion injury. But I enjoyed it, man. I love that Mainland culture, but pride never dies. So it was fun being there, seeing PJ play, Avery, Vince, like them guys you just looked after and just like, hey, if I can be just as half as good as them, I'm cool. But I just work my behind off every day and try my best. So I love it.
You know, you got a little brother that was a decent running back too. Let's talk to us about your little brother.
Ooh,
yeah, he was way better than me, man. So when I got hurt, I came home, man. I was depressed because, you know, like PJ said, when you put your all into something, that's what you want to do. It kind of mess you up when you get hurt. So my mom came in the room. She was like, look, you can't stand here all the time, just be depressed. You got to do something. So I just started putting my all into that, coaching with him and his Pop Warner teams. And he just listened, man. He put in the work, you know. I was just there to guide him, you know. So he went crazy at New Smyrna all 4 years and ended up going to App. Second fastest 40 time at the combine behind Jonathan Taylor. Went 3rd round. Went crazy at App and ended up getting drafted in 3rd round. And this will be year 6 or 7, I think. He's not with a team right now because he had an injury. But he's still getting calls and stuff for maybe for the playoffs. So, but yeah, man, just to see him live a life where he ain't got to really worry about nothing, I'm happy about that as a big brother.
Tell us about these little wonderful ladies right here. Talk to us about the girls.
Oh man, they spoiled, man. I just took them Christmas shopping today, man. Me and my mom handing them some money. So they spoiled, man. They're my 2 worlds right there. I'll do anything for them. So I love them to death. They went crazy in the mall today. And that's the wife right there. She run the show, so I can't say too much.
Newlyweds. They're newlyweds. Aren't you newlyweds? You ain't been married.
Newlyweds got married in May 5th. Yep.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yep, and got a boy on the way in April. Be here in April.
Sweet boo. Yeah.
We're gonna go down to the All Pro, All American, All Arena, NFL, All World.
Great.
Barry Wag. Now, talk to me, Waggy.
Don't look down, Wag. Don't look down.
Hey, don't look down, PJ.
Don't look down.
Hey guys, I am so honored to be here with you guys, man. Especially some former player that I coach at Bethune. PJ will tell you, Daryl. I call y'all Daryl because both y'all Daryl. He'll tell you, man, every Monday I used to take the guys out to Wing. What it was? Wing what?
That was Buffalo Wild Wings, something like that.
Yeah, no, the one on but it wasn't
On the
Buffalo
Ave,
Wild
Bethune
Wing.
Grill. Yeah, Bethune Grill.
The one right there on the highway. I mean, right when you get off to go to the school. The
Bethune
wing place
Grill.
there.
Bethune Grill.
Right when you get off the highway. Right when you get off 92.
That's the wing
I'm
spot.
talking
The wing spot.
about the wing spot. I know
The
what
wing
you're
spot.
talking about.
Yeah, I used to take guys there every Monday and have NFL jersey on with a team that playing that night. Every Monday, I had the NFL jersey and the Jordan the match. Every Monday. Every
Don't
Monday.
look down.
So I don't care who was playing Monday night. You know, one team was playing because I had their jersey on.
Yeah.
But you know, I had to say, coming from Alabama A&M, early '90s. Being one of the top receivers in the country when I came out. Should have been drafted. They weren't drafting us like they're doing a lot now. You know, I led the nation behind what's his name? Haston from Houston with Andre Ware. We're throwing the ball to him, the receiver. He had 132 catches. I had 112. He had like 1,500 yards. I had like 1,800. And then I had 17 touchdowns my senior, and then playing 5 games past halftime, like on the sideline, you know, blowing people out. Man, I had one game I had 23 catches, 370 yards, and 5 touchdowns, and then third and fourth quarter I was on the sideline chilling.
Oh yeah.
But you know, man, I thank God for.
I
had to thank God for everything.
Iron. That's why you
I had to
all
thank God
iron.
for
That's why.
everything.
You had a little stint with the Colts and with the Bears. You know, you played
Well, when I was with the Bears,
but
when I was with the Bears, Coach Mike Dicker was the head coach. I played with Refrigerator Perry, Richard Dent, Mike Singletary,
Woo.
Jim Harbaugh, who I talk to this day. They guys were going out. I was a rookie. Played my first game on Thanksgiving weekend against the Detroit Lions. We lost. I got an opportunity to see Barry Sanders live in person. I was hitting the return man, all-time return great, Mel Gray. I played special team that game. I was killing Mel Gray. Jim Harbaugh threw me my first pass of my NFL career.
Nice.
Then when Coach Dicker left, Wanstead came in, and it was just he wasn't no coach, man. He wasn't no coach. He might have been a good.
I never liked Wanstead.
Yeah, I mean, it was just crazy. It was crazy that he didn't know what he was doing as coaches. But I left there and then went to Indianapolis. Me and Harbaugh ended up being in Indianapolis. And I left Indianapolis. I was telling Darryl, Coach Darryl, I left Indianapolis because I wasn't playing. I wasn't left. They didn't cut me. I just told the coach I wasn't coming back. I came back to Arena. And to be honest with you guys, that was the best decision of my life. That was the best decision of my life. People don't understand. They're like, well, you're making all that money in the NFL. I said, listen, they said what they said. NFL mean not for long. That's what that mean. I said, but in arena football, my brother, I told my brother, he said to me, would you rather be a small fish in a big pond or a big fish in a small pond? And I had no idea what he was talking about. And that made so much sense to me. Where I'd rather be in the arena, being the big fish, or be in the NFL, being a small fish in a big pond. And that makes so much sense to me. And I asked my mom, when she be mad if I leave, she like, do what make you happy? Man, believe me, 16 years in arena football, accomplished the things I accomplished, being a Hall of Famer. I mean, being voted the greatest player ever in history. You can't get no better than that, man.
That's real.
Can't get no. I thank God for it, man. I thank God for it.
That's why you my
I ain't gonna lie,
dog.
man.
That's why you my dog. That's why you my dog today. But let me flip the script right now. You know, you talk about football, you talk about you played in the NFL, you played arena. You know, Derry, you played a little college ball, and PJ played college ball. But what do you do when you run out of eligibility or when you run out of the season and it's time to retool your body? All three of you guys have your own separate programs where you work with kids. Derry, can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
So basically, I do sand work and hill work, and I pretty much got that from my cousin Troy Merrick when he left the military, and I called P when he started his just to see like what all you do. So just like speed work, hill work, I always encourage every football player to run track because those college coaches they asking for them time. So I encourage every player to run track, but I'm a big believer in the sand, man. That sand get your body so right, work your legs, it works all the muscles. So anything to help you get more explosive and faster with today's football, where you got linebackers running 4.3, DNs running 4.4, you gotta be as fast and explosive as possible. So I'm a big believer in the sand work.
You know, PJ, you know, you were born in the sand. You know, Mainland High School, that's all that's there is the sand. Tell us about your workouts.
Like Darius said, like Boot said, with the sand, man, it's just an awesome tool to use. I think I didn't understand it until I became older and I started training a little more. Uh, Living in Daytona is a plus. Being close to the beach, just using that sand to your advantage, it helps your body in so many ways. Just being resistant and just doing different drills, it plays out so much better than when you go on a flat surface. It's like you're cheating, like you're stealing, because your body's used to working in the harder, softer surface. But I mean, I use it as a tool though, man. And the kids, they started to do it so much on their own to where it's like I don't have to tell them what to do no more. They go do it, and they know it because the product it works. You just seen it. The smallest, shortest guys, the weakest guys come out that saying they're gonna the product change. They look better.
See, Barry got a school. Talk to us about
Oh
what you
yeah,
do, Barry.
oh yeah.
Um, I had to tell you guys how I got into this. I was training my son when he was young, him, some of his friends. And the crazy part is I was getting them ready for high school, but they ain't understand I was getting them ready to go to college. We
Mm-hmm.
weren't doing high school training. We were doing a whole different level training. I don't care you 7 years old. I'm training you to get not pop one. I'm training you for the next level, college level. My 7 year old got feet work that y'all would never believe at 7. At 7, got good feet work, run routes, catch the ball. I got into it, man, and then I kept saying, "When my son and graduate, I'm done." But then the work, I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for the money. Believe me, I wasn't getting paid. I was just helping people. And then it got to a point where I had 8 kids. That's cool. I can go buy water, Gatorade. One day I had 25 kids. That's out of nowhere. So I had to go to the store and spend more money, buy more water, more Gatorade, start training. And some parents said, "Man, Coach, we can't allow you to do this by yourself, so we'll donate whatever." So they start donating stuff, man, money or whatever, where I can go buy equipment. You know, I got jug machine, I got stationary, but I mean, it's just equipment, weight. It's just so much, man. And I'm so thankful. And God, I said, "God, what do you want me to do?" And God said, "I want you to teach these kids about me,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
about football."
Yeah.
About me. And when I started teaching these kids about Christ, man, I keep getting kids. I got every college kid I have in college, I'm a 100% guarantee to get you in school. 100%. I know too many school, D. I know too many school. I'm connecting too many people. All I ask my parents and the kids to do just have the grades. If you got a lick of talent, I don't do good, D. I do great. Because one of my friend told me, man, about 20 some years ago, he said, "Wag, man, you ain't good, man." And I kept asking, "What you talking me? What you mean ain't good?" He said, "Man, you great." And I didn't know what he was talking about. And I said, "What you mean about great? What's the difference? You know, what's the difference between great and good?" He said, "Good is just good, but greatness can't be stopped."
Mm.
And when he said that, that just I took that, and you see me saying to D sometime in my post, greatness can't be stopped. And I tell the
Mm-hmm.
parents, I don't train good, I train greatness. Cause man, when you out there with those kids, man, it just makes you feel so young. You ain't doing it, but
Mm-hmm.
that they bring that youngness out of you, man. You be so energized. You get
That's
on them
real.
when you doing those drills. When they doing those drills, man, and it just do something to you. Like, man, I remember when I was doing this. They were like, Coach, you used to do this. I said, I used to do it with a weight vest on. I used to
Yeah.
run. Hey, I said I used to train in the sand.
Well,
And
you
they
worked
said,
out
Coach,
with
who
us,
you train
man.
with? I said,
He
nobody.
ran with us. Yeah.
I said, I train by
Hey.
myself because if you looking for people to be trained, those people do not train when you want to train. They want to train on their own time. So you have to
Yep.
sacrifice and do it yourself. I was running routes against air. I was covering routes. You know, I played DB2 in the arena. I was covering the routes I was running mentally. And people don't
See,
understand
that's where I
why,
want to
like,
go right now. That's where I want to go. You led me right to my next segment about the mental. Derry, what's the
y'all hear
mental
me?
approach? Do we hear you? What's the mental approach that you use,
I
Derry,
can't
with
hear
your
you
kids?
guys.
Derry,
Yes, sir.
what's the mental approach that you use with you guys, with your guys?
Oh, basically, I'm telling you,
The
you already
mental.
out here. You already out here. What's the point of wasting your time? You trying to dominate the sport you playing or get in shape, get better health. You might as well get to it, man. So like, you competing like most of the kids I train play football anyway. So you ain't just competing against other kids in high school. You competing against transfer portal. You competing against JUCO. So you got there's so many other kids you competing against. Then in Florida, we can't stand out like a kid in up north. Whereas one guy who's a 4-star and he getting all the offers. There's so many kids in Florida that are like a 4-star down here, 3-star, and they all play the same. So you really got to do something to stand out. But guess what? You got Seminole, Mainland, Edgewater, Lakeland, Jacksonville Range, Marvin North. It's so many great schools in Florida, so many great athletes. You got to do something to stand out. Plus, you got to have the grades, you got to have the character. It's a lot of stuff. So if you think you're gonna stand out in Florida not working, it ain't gonna work. So that mental got to be right.
Yeah.
PJ, what's your mental approach to your kids? What do you tell your kids?
Honestly, it really echoes the same thing that Boot was saying. Take advantage of the opportunity. You already out here. Get something out what you're putting in. The more work you put in, that's what you're gonna get out of it. Coach Moranto taught me this quote, it never left me. Carpe diem, seize the moment, seize the day. Take advantage of your opportunity right where you have it. Because if you don't, you never know if you get that same opportunity again. You got to take advantage of your opportunity. Put in the work, and you're gonna get what you put out of it.
Let's talk about the game a little bit. You know, you got your guys in shape, and I'm going to mess Barry up with this one. This how it looked when I played. Why no more big pass?
Slow.
Now we seeing kids out there like this.
Gotta move, baby.
Look at that. They got on shorts.
Gotta
Because
move.
they want style. They want to look like let me tell you this. I see young people with that look, man, and I be like, y'all understand? They're like the knee pads don't help. I said, y'all think they don't? But when you hit that ground with just your knees and not a knee pad, you gonna feel that.
I,
That's why there's a
try
lot of knee
I
injuries.
tried that one time at Mainland during practice, and we had a D lineman named Kenneth Kirksey. He was like 6'3", 240, and he hit my leg so hard, I never did it again after that, boy.
But I'm saying like
We
on
used to
these
get
turf fields,
penalties. Yeah, on
but
turf fields, man.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
turf field, and you got those knee pads and got those knee pads on, you're up to your, and when you hit that ground, remember you hitting all knees, ain't no
Mm-hmm.
pad. And
Yep.
that's a lot of injuries, man. A lot of injuries.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
It's for fashion, man. It's for fashion. It's for show. It's for show. And
Yeah.
I don't agree with it, but they allow them to do it, so why not? I tell you what, we right here, this group right here, uh we and did what we did in college for these young people to do what they doing now. If we could have
You're right.
came out now, if we would have came out of college now, PJ, that I wouldn't have been at Alabama A&M. You wouldn't have been at Bethune. You wouldn't have been at Thune there. You wouldn't have been at where you went to Carson Newman or whatever, FAMU. We wouldn't have been there. We wouldn't have been at none of those schools. And we're coming out now, the talent we had, we wouldn't have been at none of those schools.
Yeah.
And I hate to say that. But thank
Hey,
God we did. Thank God we came out when we came out because we know how to grind. We know how to
Right.
make stuff happen. You know what I'm saying? When things are tough with these kids, go what happened? They shut down.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
know
Quick.
my
what I'm saying?
God.
They don't know how to function. If the coach tell you something, you get mad. And for what reason? Why you getting mad? You want to quit. You want to fight. Man, listen. We were getting cussed out in practice. We'll call all type of things. You say that to these kids right now? Shoot, man, they shut down. You ain't finna get nothing out of
Quick.
them.
Yeah, it's over with.
That's why I wanted to ask Derry. Derry, look, you chest bumping guys. How you keep them kids up, man? You know, you're young. You one of the younger guys on the panel tonight. How do you keep the kids up?
Hey, like Wag say, I'm that old school man. I'm one of that Moronto, that Coach JB, that Coach Scott Wilson era. So I'm real old school, man. And with the way my daddy prepared me, like I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no complaining. If he gonna get to it, I'm gonna get somebody else to do it. So I feel like social media plays a big part in that, and the way a lot of these kids are acting and how they can just react and they can just run from competition. Like like when we played at Mainland, if you had 6 or 7 kids at a position, you had to battle it out. You know what I'm saying? So either you're gonna battle it out and win the job, or you ain't gonna play, or you're gonna play sparingly. So that's on you. But it's a new age type of kid. You gotta adjust a little bit, but a lot of them are just they soft. So you gotta really prepare them mentally for what they getting into.
True.
Hey, D, tell us about what the stars mean. 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. What's all that mess?
Well, I mean, a kid get the offers. How many offers they got from Power Five schools? If your kid, like my son, he would have been a 5 star and he got 2 more offers. He was doing the coach time. He ended up being a 3 star because he had 3 Power 5 school offers. They look at your size, your weight, how you move. I mean, a lot come with it. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the quarterback being 5 star, they over 6 foot. Some of them over 6 foot. Some of them 6'2", 6'3". They can run. They're a dual threat. So when coaches come and look and say, "Oh," and they go to camps, and that's how they get rated. When they go to camps, they get rated at the college camp, and they'll determine if they're a 3 star, 5 star. But they need that offer from Five Power School. That's why they say star five. You know it's a 5 star, right? So 5 star means Power 5 school offer them. So my son had 3 until COVID hit, and then they had to shut down. So he couldn't go. He couldn't get the offer from the other 2 schools that he couldn't go to.
Tell us about your son, man. He's been a journeyman in that portal. Where has he been?
He started off right. The team I'm watching right now, West Kentucky. Went to West Kentucky during COVID. He didn't play. Then next year he got redshirted. He started playing the year after that, 2020, 2022, and we're balling. And we're balling. Led the team in tackles, was second in the team in interception. And then the position coach that didn't recruit him decided not to play him no more. Him and the starter, he just want to play guys he brought in. So I can't be mad at the portal because the portal help kids that go through things like that. The coach leave, another coach come in, don't want to play you. You've been playing. That's a good thing to go. But just dumping the portal trying to get the money, I don't like that. But my son went to Northern Arizona. He didn't play there. He went to the spring, Southeast Missouri. But this changed his life. He went to Delaware State last year. And he was up for the HBCU Black College Defensive Back Award, the Reed William Award, the Thorne Award. He Jim Thorne. He came in 5th, but he would have won it. He would have won it. He would have won it. I told him he would have won it if he didn't drop all those picks he knocked down. He dropped about 5 picks. He dropped no
He's
lie.
DB. You
Yeah, that's what
receiver,
I
he's
said.
DB. Okay.
But he played receiver in high school. That's the problem. And so he wasn't in the portal last year. He was going to be at Delaware this year. And then a coach went in the portal, saw his highlight, and asked him would he like to go in the portal and come to Arkansas State because they needed some help. But if we would know the coach just got there, this was his first year at Arkansas State, so he have no power. So coaches, y'all know, PJ, you know there, if you ain't got no power, you have no say. So my
At all.
son got in the first game. He got in the first game, but he ain't played. He ain't played the whole season, and he been balling. The coaches, and the players talking about how good he doing. But Bush Jones, who came from Tennessee, I heard a lot of bad, negative things about him that people know him personally, that I know that played at Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? He want to play guys that he brought in, but they brought in 70 people out the
Wow.
portal. Yeah,
70?
Wow.
70.
That's the whole team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, 70.
Okay, we're gonna switch the bases right now. We're gonna come up to the common football pool. Talk to us about this right here. The second round's coming up. You got Oregon and Texas Tech. I'm gonna give that one to PJ. Oregon, the pretty uniform Oregon, against the big money, Texas Tech. PJ.
Man. Hey, I'm gonna go with the safe one. I mean, honestly though, college football is so tricky these days. When you get to a level like this, everybody's pretty good. But you know, I'm gonna go with Oregon. I'm gonna take Oregon.
Okay. All right, D. Oh, you got Roll Tide against Indiana.
Oh, hold on 1 second. You said he got who?
Go ahead.
Oh, you gave him Alabama.
You got Alabama and Indiana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a kid out there, Xavier Mincy. Yeah, but pride never dies. He's doing really good out there. Alabama side to give him a shout out real quick. Yeah, nephew holding it down, man. So yeah.
Yeah, the way Alabama offense struggling, man. Their defense playing good. Their offense is just
they are.
The way that new coach at Indiana, man, he
hot.
Nick Saban disciple, boy. So
he hot, D.
Yeah, but y'all look at the conference they play in. It ain't that many power schools in that conference.
That's true.
Yeah.
Indiana, Ohio. You think about it, that conference not that strong, man.
Mm-hmm.
Name a team beside Ohio State and Michigan, beside Indiana this year that won. Go ahead, name. I'm waiting.
I agree with you. But he got a lot of Florida boys on that roster though.
I was just gonna say that. His whole team is Florida.
Yeah, he got a lot of
whole
Florida
team.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is for them, I'm an Alabama fan because I'm from Alabama. I've been breathing Alabama all my life.
Right.
But when I look at competition, man, and I look at who they playing, if you're gonna play Michigan and Ohio State every year, that's fine. But Alabama, you know, they playing Georgia,
every week,
Tennessee,
every week, baby.
They playing competition. Look at Vanderbilt and got good. You know what I'm saying? Teams in the SEC got really good. So the team that y'all look at, like Michigan, Ohio State, and now who else? Indiana just showed up. They just showed up. But their conference not that strong to me. Now you came down here and said, look at Ole Miss and Georgia about to play. You going to that next, D, right? Ole Miss and Georgia, right?
Yeah, Ole Miss and Georgia. Going into it.
That's two conference, two power conference. The thing is, I'm gonna have to give Georgia the slight edge because the coaches change, and by Kitna leaving like that, I don't care what nobody say that. Those kids gonna play, but it's not gonna be the same without that head coach that really motivate them and got them to play.
Ole Miss was beating Georgia in the regular season in the fourth quarter. They had a 21-point lead.
Yeah, without that coach, a lot gonna change.
Yeah, and they can say it won't. They can say it ain't gonna bother them, but it's not the same.
I agree with
It's not the same. It's not the same.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna go Texas Tech because they spent over $30 million in that NIL and it paid off.
They did.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is, but the only problem with that is with Texas Tech and all them, they in the same predicament for his conference. Now Oregon, they look good, but that quarterback can be a first round draft choice.
Yeah, he's not.
Now, if Texas Tech, if Oregon defense shows up like they normally do, they ain't played nobody in the first round. I mean, everybody like, man, James Madison scored 30-some points. Hell, they put the third, fourth string out there probably the last four quarters when they was up by 30.
Yeah, everybody ain't talking about that. It wasn't nobody in the game, baby.
Well, nobody in the game.
So look, I'm gonna go Texas Tech. Only reason I'm not gonna pick Alabama is because they offense struggling. They defense playing good. They offense struggling, man. And I'm going
Yeah.
Georgia.
Hold on. But you just said, hold
I
on.
think
You heard?
Miami gonna beat
Hold on. We ain't getting to Miami yet. We don't wait for Miami.
Hold on.
Go
I got a
Texas
question.
Tech.
Hold on, D. I got a question.
All
Coach
right.
Darren, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So Alabama defense balling.
Yeah.
Okay. Indiana offense. They got to go against Alabama defense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if Alabama scored 24 points, 21 to 24 points, they're gonna win that game because Indiana won't score that much on Alabama defense.
I'm with you.
But
That's how I'm looking at
y'all
it.
gonna understand, where do Indiana defense rank? That's what we need to know. That's what we need to
Oh
know.
man.
We need to know where they rank
Any
at.
given Saturday though. Any given Saturday.
Hey,
Let me call my
I know
stat
because
man over here.
I should know because I did the movie Any Given Sunday, so I should know what you mean.
Yeah.
I did the movie Any Given Sunday.
Wah,
Hey,
wah.
so if you look at it, I'd say Alabama and Indiana are going to be even because the offense struggled. The deep. Listen, what I'm saying though, their offense against the defense, but their defense get Alabama offense is struggling. But their defense struggle too now. They defense, they kind of slowed down Ohio State, but Ohio State at any given day, man, you gonna have a look at the game. Prime example, Seattle Seahawks against who they played, Indianapolis Colts. 44-year-old man came out the couch, and they almost beat this Seattle defense. Gave up 13 for whatever point, but Seattle offense only scored 16. You see what I'm saying? So if you going tick for tat, I would say gonna be even with Alabama, Indiana. It's gonna be all about who can score the most points. Cause neither defense, I don't know what Indiana defense rank.
Yeah.
If we can look at that, it'll tell us something. But
All right.
look at Alabama offense. Look at Alabama offense last week.
I was just in Dallas last week. I wish I can go back again. I wish I can go back again to the U and the O. Now that's gonna be a dogfight.
Yes.
Let me hear it, guys.
Now I tell you this. This is my thought. First, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna have to say the U because I don't think Ohio State can handle that speed. But
they can't.
But I don't know if Miami be able to handle that cold weather.
They're playing indoors. They're playing in Dallas in the Cotton Bowl.
Okay. Oh, well, they're good. They're gonna make it there. They're gonna be all right then. I know. I just left from up there. Hey,
I
PJ,
just left from out there too.
I just left from Jerry World last week.
Yeah, when I was leaving, you was coming.
I was coming to Dallas. Yep.
I left Monday. You came too.
I'm gonna go with Miami.
Yeah.
You gonna go with Miami, PJ?
Yeah, but I believe Ohio State is awesome, and I love what they're doing. But Miami, man, when they get rolling, the type of talent they got, those guys are determined, man. That kid Tony, I've been watching that kid since he was in high school. He should have actually been in high school right now. When you got talent like that, with determination, and the same running back on the same high school team, when you have unity, when you got unity like that, the same way they won state and mainly won state. You have unity. You trust your people. You're gonna play harder. I just believe Miami. They on the road right now, and I'm a diehard Gator, but I just see you can see what they're doing, and you gotta respect it. Yeah, you gotta respect what they're doing, man. Those kids out there playing their behind off.
And I don't feel like nobody from Ohio State can stop Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain having a crazy
unstoppable.
Ruben Bain, man, that dude. He made some money. He made some NFL money the other day. He made that money, boy.
Play with passion, man. Play with a lot of passion, dog. When you play with passion like that, you're gonna get a great turnout, man.
Yeah.
But like I said,
all right, we're gonna flip the script. We're finna flip the script. I'm gonna put a picture up, and everybody tell me what their opinion is of this right here.
Legend, living legend, man. One of the greatest. I'm telling you, man. Awesome dude.
What happened? What happened?
I can't see the picture. What a picture?
That's
referee.
Yeah, referee.
Oh yeah, man. I'm happy for him, man. When I saw him, I'm happy he's back, man. Happy he's back.
Yeah,
what happened? What happened?
PJ, what happened?
I don't know the details. I'm rooting for him because he's a hometown hero and he's just awesome what he do. I just never knew the details though.
Well, there was some skeptics that said that he had a burner account, Facebook or whatever social media account, and that what was said. And the NBA does not allow the referees to have burner accounts, because he was going at some fans that was talking mess about him. But that was supposedly. But after all the accusations came out and after the investigation, he was cleared. So he's back. He was in the ACC, doing basketball. But he's back, ladies and gentlemen, from Daytona Beach.
Oh yeah. Great.
Yeah,
Derrick
he always
Lewis
been stand
is
up
back.
for when I've been around him. So, and he always been solid. Him and my dad knew each other, so
Great
I
guy.
always loved him.
All right, you brought up your dad. Let's go there for a minute. I asked you earlier in the week because I know the touch situation, but one of my best friends in this world, this young fella right here. In 1980, I played baseball with him at Bethune-Cookman University, and that summer he went ahead and was drafted by the New York Mets.
Mm.
And you know what? We had another kid drafted by the New York Mets too, by the name of Stan Jefferson. Stan played on that same ball club. Stan and your dad were drafted by the Mets. I think Stan was drafted in 81. Your dad was drafted in 80. He was a great friend of mine, great man of God, could always dress, always clean as I don't know what.
Mr. Ladies, man.
But he was a great infielder, and he could hit that ball. He had a great afro.
Yeah.
He had a great afro and a great wardrobe. Man, your dad and I, man, we were prayer partners. When he went to the doctor and he called me, said, "Hey, man, I got some issues. Let's pray." And I prayed with him up until the time, the Lord called him home. But I'm gonna tell you something, D. I look at you like a son because your dad and I, went to college together, and you can always lean on me if you need somebody. I'm here for you, bro.
I appreciate that.
I'm here for you.
When did Dad pass? Yeah, when did Dad pass? When did he pass?
2 years ago.
Yeah, going on 2 years
Okay.
now. Yep, 2 years.
2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago he passed. He was a great. I remember him playing shortstop. I know he played a little bit of outfield, but he could scoop that thing and he could throw it. And he always was a great man of God. And like I always say, his wardrobe was out of this world. He could always dress. He can dress.
Yeah.
I know why you dress good because your dad is dressed good.
Yeah, they said he was the best to ever come through here. Athlete, football, basketball, all that. And believe it or not, that was me and my brother best sport too. We just got bored with it. Yeah.
All right. Before we get out of here, we've been on here. Before we get out of here, okay, D, put on your thinking cap.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds. Name all the guys you've coached who are now playing in college. I know it's a hard question. Throw those names out.
Jakar Henderson, Damari Henderson, Anthony Dunn, Dante Wack, Tyrone Williams, Kamani Robinson, Rory Thomas, Josiah Chenault, Goldie Lawrence, Timmy McClain, Johnny Harris, Max Buchanan. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, PJ, ready,
Yes, sir.
set, go.
Hey, I ain't even gonna play with it like that. I can't even think of that many people. But some of my greatest compliments that I can think off the top of my head be Avery Atkins, one of the greatest people I ever met in my life. Ricardo Allen, the blueprint of being successful and being a leader, and being anything you ask for. I mean, those guys. Breon Allen, Mookie, Cameron, Mookie Lee, man, Sheldon Willis, the man, Cyrus Fagan, one of the best people I've seen in my life, and just to play and to be a part of anything with Travis Rowland was just the best. You know what I mean? He's what we call one of the best people I've seen. He's the epitome of man and buck pride. Besides Vince Carter, Travis is is the guy.
Yeah.
To be a part of something with him was very great too, though. Just to see him do his work and in the community outside of football is one of my biggest things. But those are some of the guys I was just grateful to be around. Maurice Lloyd, just it's too many to even name though, but just some great guys.
All right, Barry. Before we go, you got your stuff you do with kids, but give us some names about some people who you've trained so far.
Pee Wee, kid out of Cocoa, won 2 state back-to-back championship. D lineman. Daniel Cross that went to the University of Florida. Jerron Scanlon, University of FAU. My son BJ, West Kentucky, Arkansas State. Jock Sessions, Tuskegee University. OJ Skinner, Tuskegee University. Kyle Moreau, Stetson University. Man, it's so many, man. It's kind of hard, with the concussion thing. It's hard to name these kids because I had so much to come through. But my two main accomplishments that I feel like was great to me was Nick Collins and Eric Williams at
Nick
Bethune.
Collins.
When I was up there coaching Eric Williams. When I was up there coaching, I was training because I was up there doing the off season. So I was training, because I getting ready for the season when I was in school up there with them. And, just teaching them some things that, taught them about the league and what it take to get there and this what it take, the hard work. And I shoot Eric them routes. How you tell Nick about covering out. They'll tell you, and it was just amazing, man. Being around those guys.
I remember you working out with us personally, Wag.
Yeah.
So I remember like yesterday, dog. You was in prime time shape, and that's one thing I can know with Boot. You can tell the way his boys are playing that he is showing them how to do what he did. I see his cut. That cut he been using for 100 years. He did that at a high level, and you could tell that his players are watching and he's showing them exactly what to do. So Wag, I seen you work out with us, bro, and it shows. So I mean that paid off.
I'm telling you, man, it was a blessing to have the opportunity to run the guys.
I had another young man that was supposed to be on tonight, but he's caught in a bad situation with the Wi-Fi. I had Coach Ryan Lewis, and this is a great photo of him right here.
That's the guy.
That's my guy. He's the coordinator at UAB.
Awesome.
And he's been at Bethune-Cookman. He's been at
Alabama State.
Alabama State. He's been at UAB. Right now, it's a rumor. That he's in Tallahassee with Gwen Gray.
He deserved it.
That's why he ain't on tonight.
He deserves it.
He got a kid too. Yeah, he got a kid that can play too. That's his son. His son is a great baller. But I'm real proud of Ryan, man. I remember Ryan playing, with Sanders at linebacker.
That might be the best linebacker unit that come through Cookman. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, he was a beast, man. He was a beast.
He'll be a head coach soon. He'll be a head coach soon.
Oh yeah. His strike record is trudging right there. Yeah. He's going right there, guys.
The players love him. Ajay McGawson, he talks very highly of Ryan. I mean, he loves him. I mean, he's a great coach.
Well, I want to tell
y'all see the light?
Yeah, let me tell y'all this before we get off. So I had a talk with some of the guys from Bethune, Isaac Jackson, Nick Collins, it was a bunch of us on a call, and we got Coach Wise on there. And it was just so amazing, man, to be a part of that group, man, with Bethune, where Coach Wise, man, I regardless of how he ran things, but those guys, you learn a lot from him, man. I ain't gonna lie. I know some people didn't like him. He was arrogant, cocky, but man, he was a genius at what he did. And man, him being on the field, and guys to this day thank him for making them man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Coach, you taught me so much.
Good man.
You taught me so, and regardless, you didn't like him like that, but he still was teaching you. And come on, PJ, everybody, they ain't had tape of why, but because he had his own special way. But Coach was so great, man, that when I started training, I see a little him in me because you want to give that kid the best opportunity they can.
That's real.
Regardless how you do it, coach. If a kid give you, I'd rather take a kid that's gonna give me 110% that aim and talent to a kid just think he all that and just go out there and do his own thing. I,
Already
I
Right.
know.
I tell I had to throw my son off the field one day. He just want to go through the motion. And I told him to get the F off my field. If you can't do what I tell you to do, you need to get out here. But you know what? He realized he got to separate, and you guys got to get there. You got to separate the dad from the coach.
Right.
Your kids, and I had to
Hey
let
man,
this, I'm a Hall of Famer. I had to let my son go somewhere and train with somebody because they only going to listen to you for so long. I'm giving you
Straight
that
up,
advice.
man. Hey,
You
and
know,
that's some real talk. I'm going through that right now, man. That's real though, man. I let my
you got to let
kids
somebody do.
train some good people. Yeah, Tony Wilson, he
Where
does
you
an
live at?
awesome job with
Where you live
my
at?
kids.
Where you
I'm
live
right here in
at?
Daytona, man. I'm right here in Daytona where we do track and field with Daytona Beach Express. Tony Wilson does an awesome job. Shane Rodney, man, he trained my kids too. Does an awesome job, man. But Tony Wilson, the legend from Daytona, he has an awesome track program, man. My son, he went to nationals 3 times back to back so far, and Tony does an awesome job with the kids.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
There. So
parting word. Yeah.
I tell you guys this. I'm gonna tell the young guys, PJ. I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. And you said something. I think Coach Darrell said something. You got to remember, allow your child to live his life and do things he want to do. I know some of us play football and we're good at it. We want to see our kids dominate or whatever, but football might not be for them. Like
Yeah.
you said, your
True.
son run track. So don't
Yeah.
force them to do certain things. Let them make up their mind of what they want to do. Because sooner or later, when you get to high school, you can play all those sports. But I tell my son, he played basketball, he ran track. You are like Coach Dick, that you gotta let him run track. You gotta let him run track. Football, basketball, soccer, I don't care what it is, you gotta let him run track. When my son
Yes, sir.
started running track, it made a lot of sense. But don't limit them to say, well, you run track, you don't need to do nothing else. If you want to play baseball, put him in baseball. Because you never know what that sport gonna do for him. Y'all
Yes,
know I
sir.
was an All-American basketball player. I was an All-American basketball player. There, remember I used to be in the gym at 102 Jam when you come up there the celebrity game. I was dunking,
Yeah.
and that
I remember
the
what.
black cop. Hey, what that black cop name? I can't remember that black cop with the fro. What's his
Oh
name?
no. Oh no.
I don't remember, man.
Huh?
I
That
don't
black cop.
remember.
That black. Well, with Coke Wide, he had a little chunky guy.
He talking about
So, little
uh
chunky guy.
yeah,
I
I know you're
can't think
talking
of his
about.
name. He
What
got
you
an
talking
afro,
about,
but
PJ?
anyway,
I forgot his name though. He retired though. I know you're talking about.
yeah, he retired. Yeah, he would be with Coke Wild all the time. All the time. So when I came up there with 102 Jams and did a select basketball game with him, I would dunk and we were Tan, Bethune, whoever they had out there up. He came and put handcuffs on me.
What?
Yeah. He came and put handcuffs on me. So we couldn't beat the brakes off y'all. Whoever. Man, that thing was funny, man.
Hey, hey, man, look here. I'm out of time. I'm never, ever, ever out of sports. I thank you guys for coming on, man. And I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, prosperous New Year, and we're gonna do this again because I love you guys' vibe. D, PJ,
Yes,
Wags, I
sir.
love y'all, man.
Love you
Good
too,
Same
man.
night.
here.
Appreciate
Man.
it.
Respect.
PJ, get my number
I'm,
from
I'm gonna
there.
send,
I got you, Wag.
I'm gonna send this to y'all, and I'm gonna send the Wags number to y'all. All right.
All
All
right.
right.
Wag,
Yes,
I'm
All
sir.
sending
right,
some
y'all
Good
need
night.
film,
something, let
man.
me
I got
know.
some kids
If
in
y'all
the
ever need
crib.
something, let me know.
All
I
right.
appreciate y'all.